So in your talk, you mentioned that the ultimate inventions in terms of transport or power storage and have not been invented. But looking at something that the kind of production facilities China has and the kind of investment they are putting into AI, do you think if they want, they can make the ultimate weapon of war?
Maybe they're already working on it, who knows?
So, and then the counter is somebody in India. What do we have to do to defend against something like that?
No, I think it's a kind of doomsday scenario in the sense that weapons of wars will actually be used. Many times weapons of war are only for a threat perception. It's just to say, hey, watch, keep off, right? I mean, and so that's the reason why everyone is building those weapons. But I think if you look at it in some sense, and if you go back a century back or maybe 2 centuries back, even in India, if you see, go back to history, the amount of wars and bloodshed we are perhaps living in one of the most peaceful times. If you look at real numbers or proportion of population, right? So to think that the weapons of wars will actually be used is a highly pessimistic scenario. I think people are too sensible, and no one can. The price to pay if you really launch something drastic is too much to pay, because war is not about power, it's also about economic power, and the moment you do something like that, the whole world will shut you off. So no one will actually do that, in my opinion, right?
But doesn't that weakens our standing as a nation?
Of course, yes. I mean, so but look at another point of view. Some of the best technologies, some of the best innovations have happened because of defense. Okay, so you can do defense. Of course, you're burning a lot of money in that, which could otherwise have been used for, in our case, in India's case, education or health, which are in really dire need of funding, right? I mean, countries like Nordic countries like Finland and Sweden, they are known to invest heavily on kids' education. I mean, the preferred profession, if I'm right, is supposed to be teaching. Here, almost teaching is the last preferred profession, right? So yes, defense takes away money from where we would have liked to put education and health and so on and infrastructure. But defense also creates, by funneling the best minds and good money and resources into that, innovations in materials and products and manufacturing, which could be applied to other domains also. And thereby the civilization and society progresses by and large. Whether we can do it in a smarter way is a good question, and I would like to think maybe we should do that.